Hey, what's up, guys? Don't you hate when you go to Publix to order a spinach wrap and they tell you they're out of spinach, they only have tomato? Who the hell orders the tomato wrap? Nobody. But I made the best of it. Still got all the ingredients I like, and it ain't bad. Oh, you want to know which three stocks to buy? Give me a minute, I'll get to it. Stay tuned. I got you. Okay, which three stocks should you buy right now at a time where things are still very uncertain in the economy? Millions of people are still unemployed. COVID-19, aka the Rona, is flaring up in several states, including right here in Florida. Hell, we're practically the new epicenter for the virus. That's no good. And we're in the middle of a social injustice awakening / election season. So we got a lot going on, and you're not quite sure where to put your money. But don't worry, the stocks that I'm going to talk about are not only a safe bet that'll help you stand the test of time no matter what's going on in the world, but it'll also help your portfolio to grow over the long term. So let's take a look. Number 1, Dollar General. I know it's a little pricey at $189 a share, but trust me, it's worth it. This is a stock that is extremely durable. It's built to last through recessions, pandemics, you name it, and it just continues to go up. Why is that? People love dollar store items. They're extremely cheap, they're affordable. Even for those who are unemployed, you can still afford the goods in the dollar store. Hell, you turn to the dollar store even more when you're unemployed because everything's affordable. So that's something that's not going to be phased by any type of downturn in the economy. And they've been around since 1939 and have over 16,000 stores across the US. So they're very well established. I feel like there's practically a Dollar General in every town across the country. And it doesn't appeal to any set demographic. It's universal to everyone. Young, old, middle class, rich, any culture, any religion. Everyone has shopped in a dollar store before. And will all continue to shop in a dollar store. That's something that's just not going to change. It has a dividend yield of 0.76% or $1.44 a share. It's a little on the low side. I usually like my stocks to have at least a 2 to 4% dividend yield. Has a price to earnings ratio of 24.57, not bad at all. And according to most analysts on Wall Street, it has a strong buy rating. That's because, like I said before, everyone uses it. It's been around for a very long time. And it will continue to grow over time because it's something that's like a bulletproof stock. Nothing can really rock Dollar General's business, no matter what's going on in the economy. So I'd really consider adding Dollar General to my portfolio if I were you. That's definitely my number 1 choice for top 3 picks of July. Number 2, Wendy's. This fast food giant has done tremendous business for decades. And over the last couple years, they've been looking to expand on their global growth. They currently have over 6,500 restaurants in over 29 countries worldwide. And they're just getting started. Between 2020 and 2024, Wendy's plans to grow its global restaurant store count by 3% annually, double 2019's expected growth rate. Some of that growth will come from Wendy's expansion into Europe in the next 12 to 18 months. The burger chain has tried to enter European markets over the years. Well, I guess they weren't successful before, but now they are. So, that's a huge opening. Also, in their company mission statement on Wendy's.com, they've said, new market expansion and further development within existing markets will continue to be dominant drivers of Wendy's worldwide strategy over the coming years. Ultimately, we believe that earnings generated from international markets will be a significant component of our ability to generate long-term value for our stockholders. With our superior quality ingredients, unique menu offerings, contemporary restaurant designs, and flexible approach to developing new markets, we believe that Wendy's is meaningfully differentiated and well-positioned for future growth. So basically what they're saying is we're going to continue to set up restaurants in foreign markets that have a modern design and growing menu choices that appeal to almost any demographic. We're very flexible and adaptable to change. And not only are the foreign markets going to be our driving force for growth, but we're kind of in a position right now where we're the only fast food chain really doing what we're doing. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to catch McDonald's as far as the worldwide leader in fast food, but Wendy's has a very unique business model, and they're a little more health conscious than most fast food restaurants. The stock currently trades at $21.80 a share. Over the last 3 months, it's went up 57.4%. So they've been completely unaffected by the whole COVID-19 pandemic because of the drive-thrus and Uber Eats. So that's good news. Has a dividend yield of about 1.75%. And the PE ratio is a little bit high, but that doesn't bother me at all with Wendy's because this is like I said, is a staple of America. And they're located in pretty much every neighborhood in the country. Has a 48.4% buy rating and a 48.4% hold rating. And almost none of the analysts on Wall Street are saying to sell this stock. So it's either really buy it or really hold on to it if you've got it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that Wendy's unveiled a brand new breakfast menu in September of last year, which has not only done well, but they expect it to do 10% of their daily business. So they're making big moves. And speaking of moves, I need you to move your finger over to the like and subscribe buttons and smash both. And make sure you hit the bell for notifications. That way I can keep bringing you quality content on all matters related to finance, business, and investing. And now the third company I recommend you to buy isn't an obvious choice. It's often overlooked by hedge fund managers and CNBC experts and analysts. No one ever really brings it up in stock conversations, but yet they do great business year over year. And it's one of the most popular electronics companies of all time. And that company is Sony. Look, we all know who Sony is. At some point in all our lives, we've had at least one Sony product in our house. Especially back in the day when CD players and MP3s were popular. Now, Sony's in millions of homes for a reason other than music. Video games. The Sony PlayStation is its bread and butter product and is the #1 video game console in the world. Look, another reason I really recommend this stock is because of the highly anticipated release of the PS5 later this month. On July 13th, they'll be taking pre-orders, and after that date, I really expect the stock to take off and rally big time once all the sales numbers are tallied up. In one Sony article, it says there could be a very big day coming soon for PS5 fans, according to a source on Twitter. It's alleged that Sony will reveal the price, release date, and pre-order information for the next-gen console all on the same day in July. The PlayStation 5 is currently scheduled to launch in holiday 2020. PS5 fans should mark July 13th on their calendars right now, as apparently that's the date when Sony will finally give out most of the important details about its next-gen console. Look, take it from me. I've owned every Sony console from PS1 to PS4. And every time these things are released, they do huge numbers. This is a big event whenever a PlayStation is released. They come out maybe every 6 to 8 years, and they always sell out. That's why now's the perfect time to get in and buy Sony stock before it skyrockets before the holiday season. Trust me on this one. This thing is going to take off and do big numbers, and you don't want to miss it. I really recommend investing in this stock. Let's take a look at the share price. Okay, it currently trades at $70 a share. It's up 128% over the last 5 years, 29% over the last year. And during the pandemic, it's up 17.5%. And this is another one of those pandemic safe stocks where it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. Even if you're indoors, people will continue to play video games. That's something that's right in your living room or bedroom. And you can order new games. You can download them right off your console. And with the revolution of Twitch and how big that industry's become and people becoming professional video gamers, this stock will continue to rise over the years. So there you have it. Those are my 3 stock picks for the month of July. And not just because they're safe and insulated from any pandemic worries or any type of recession fears, but because they're honestly just quality names to invest in. Those are the type of stocks you want in your portfolio for the long term. And that's what it's about. Building and growing for the long term. And once again, if you haven't already done so, I just ask that you like and subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. And you can follow me on Twitter. Thanks.